Welcome back to How to Grow Your Cleaning Business with me, a guy from the internet. I'm wearing a pink hat and that means I know what I'm talking about. It really does. That's the proof. So when we talk about growing our cleaning businesses, what do we mean by that? We know it means getting more clients, making more money, just being more efficient and effective in our cleaning businesses. But how do we do that? Well, there's not one way to do this. There are lots of ways to do it. Like with any business, there's not a set rule or a set way of doing it. But there are proven techniques that work. Proven techniques, tried and tested techniques that I have personally used in my business, and lots of other people have used it in their businesses. And the reason for that is because they just work, they just do. So you don't need to reinvent the wheel coming up with fancy techniques, fancy schemes, fancy hacks, anything fancy. Nothing needs to be fancy. You don't need to do any of that to grow your business, whether it be a cleaning business or any other business for that matter. You just need to do the basic principles of business and do it well and do it consistently, and then you're going to grow. So how the hell did we do it? Oh, bit windy. How did we do it to grow our business? Well, I have a background in digital marketing. So does my business partner. He is very good at doing digital marketing. And that gave us a bit of a head start. That gave us a bit of an advantage. And it's actually the reason why we started the cleaning business in the first place. We had a lot of clients in service-based businesses. So we had plumbers, electricians, clearance companies, house clearance, what else? We had multiple electricians. We had trades, basically trades and service-based businesses that we were doing digital marketing for. So we would build them a website, we would do SEO, we would run ads, and we would build the tools to help convert inquiries into paying customers. So we just thought to ourselves, why don't we do this ourselves? Why don't we do it ourselves? And a cleaning business seemed like the obvious option because it was a low barrier to entry. You didn't need any particularly specialized skills. So that is why we went into that, and that is where we were, and we ended up with a cleaning business. What are the chances? And we, funnily enough, were very good at getting customers. Still are. I don't know why I'm talking in the past tense. Still are. We're just very hands off these days. So how do we do it? How did we grow the business? Well, because of our background in digital marketing, as mentioned, we did it through our website. So we created a website, and then essentially, to start off with, we ran Google ads, because when you've got a brand new website, Google isn't going to be aware of you. So you're not going to be getting organic search traffic for a little while at least. So you've got a brand new website, you need to get people onto your website somehow. So you can either do or create some content and let Google pick that up over time, or if you want to accelerate that process, you need to run ads. So by running ads, you're pretty much getting instant traffic. You're paying for that traffic, but you're getting it instantly. So we use a combination of paid ads and organic search traffic. So basically what you're going to find is the longer your website is around for, and the more SEO you do, which is basically content creation for your website, the better your website is going to do in general. Now, it's not a sure thing because Google does have a habit of changing how their algorithm works and doing updates. So you will see your appearance in the search results, or the position, should I say, fluctuate, and sometimes you're going to be down. So it's one of the problems, or it's just part of the game of Google, unfortunately. But if you're willing to do paid ads, you can always get to the top, or you can always get in those search results somewhere near the top. So that's basically what we did. We created the website, we ran ads at the start, and we did loads of SEO. So we created local SEO pages. So we operate in Surrey and London in the United Kingdom, and we targeted specific towns within London and within Surrey. So they would have a page each, a landing page. And over time, as you do more of those, and as Google starts picking them up, and as you optimize, that's where the optimization comes from, optimize those pages, so make them fast, make them load fast, that is, make them friendly to Google, you're going to see those pages in theory start to appear organically in Google, and then people will click on those and you don't have to pay for those. So that is essentially how you're going to get people to your website. So there's two parts to it: getting people to your website, and then getting people to make an inquiry once they're on your website. So that's either calling you on the phone number displayed on your website, or filling out a contact form and then sending you their details, or sending you an email directly with an email address on your website. But it's all the same thing. You're converting that click into an inquiry. That is the name of the game. Getting the click in the first place, and then getting that person who's clicked to submit their details to you. That is the game in a nutshell. And then it's down to you to close that. But once they've done that, that's actually one of the easiest parts. If you've given them all the information already, they're just kind of confirming with you that you can do the time and date and whatever. And they might have some questions, but you know how it is. You run a cleaning business, I'm assuming, so you have experienced this sort of stuff. So what we're going to be going over on this channel is how do we do all of these things and more and more. And we'll be looking into other techniques as well. But that is what we're going to be doing. That is the gist of it. So my background is in making websites, making tools for websites. I in recent years have got more involved with SEO, so I actually do have a clue about that now. So I do feel qualified to talk on that a little bit, and it is important. And also, it's not as overly complicated as you might imagine. Anyone can do these things. It's just giving it a go and seeing what happens. So don't be put off by terms like SEO and website. Don't be put off by these words, okay? Because you do need to have them. You do need to, unfortunately. Well, if you want to grow in this way. I'm not saying this is the only way to grow your business, by the way. This is not the only way. Windy, very windy. Yeah, traditional methods will work as well. I'm not saying you should just purely focus on digital, but that's what this channel is going to be focused on, the digital side of growing your cleaning business. You can do things like leafleting and putting an advert in a newspaper. I'm sure that's still a thing. There's no harm doing those sort of things as well. And you will get different demographic of people responding to those sort of forms of marketing. I think traditionally, probably older people will respond better to a leaflet or a newspaper advert, because that's more their kind of, I don't know, what am I trying to say? That's what they're more familiar with. And you'll notice that you probably get more telephone inquiries from older people and more online inquiries from younger people, just because that's just how it is. That's just how it is. You've probably experienced that yourself if you have a website already. So stick around, subscribe to this channel, and I will be doing more practical advice on how to grow your cleaning business. So stick around, and bear in mind this is the second video I've ever done, so I'm still just trying to introduce myself, let you guys know what this channel is about. So please do follow, please do subscribe. If you could like the video, that would really help me out as well. And I'll see you next time, and we will start actually going through how to grow your cleaning business. Thanks for watching at the end.